I told my daughter she could choose any birthday cake she wanted. She picked one that ruined our family. My daughter Emma turned 8 last month. The divorce had been finalized 6 months earlier, and I was trying to make everything feel normal again. My ex-wife Jessica had moved across town with her new boyfriend Trevor, some personal trainer she met at the gym. Emma stayed with me most weekdays and went to Jessica's on weekends. When Emma's birthday was coming up, I wanted to make it special. No fancy party or anything, just our little tradition where she gets to pick whatever cake she wants from the bakery downtown. She'd always picked simple stuff before. Chocolate with rainbow sprinkles, strawberry with pink frosting, nothing crazy. But this time was different. Emma spent 3 days thinking about it, which should have been my first warning. She kept asking weird questions like, "Dad, can they write anything on a cake?" And, "What if someone gets mad about a cake?" I figured she was just excited and being 8 years old. The day before her party, we drove to Miller's Bakery. Emma pressed her face against the glass case, looking at all the options. Then she pointed to this plain white cake in the corner. "I want that one," she said, "but I want special words on it." I asked what words. She whispered them to me, and I nearly choked. The bakery lady was standing right there waiting, so I couldn't exactly argue with Emma in front of everyone. I paid for the cake, feeling my stomach twist the whole drive home. The party was small. Just me, Emma, my parents, Jessica, and Trevor. My mom brought her famous potato salad, and Dad set up his old camera to take pictures like always. Everything seemed normal until it was cake time. I carried the cake out from the kitchen, hoping somehow the words had magically changed. But there they were, written in bright blue frosting. "Happy birthday, Emma. Mom's boyfriend has a wife in Nevada." The room went dead silent. Trevor's face went white as paper. Jessica's mouth fell open. My parents looked confused, staring between the cake and Trevor. Emma was grinning like she'd just won the lottery. "Emma, what is this?" Jessica asked, her voice shaky. "It's true, isn't it, Trevor?" Emma said, way too calm for an 8-year-old. "I heard you talking on the phone last week when you thought I was watching TV. You said you missed Rebecca, and the kids would love her new job in Vegas." Trevor started stammering about how it was complicated, that he was separated, that Rebecca knew about Jessica, but Jessica was already grabbing her purse and keys, tears streaming down her face. "You told me you were divorced," she screamed at him. "You said the papers were final 2 years ago." My mom quietly started cleaning up plates while Dad tried to distract Emma by asking about her new bike. But Emma wasn't done. "Dad, remember when you said Mom left because she wanted someone more exciting? Well, she picked someone who's still married to someone else." I should have stopped her, but part of me was proud. This kid had figured out in 2 weeks what took me 6 months of marriage counseling to understand about her mother's judgment. Trevor left without another word. Jessica stood in our driveway crying, asking Emma why she would do something so mean. Emma just shrugged and said, "You always tell me to be honest." After everyone left, I sat with Emma while she ate her cake. "How did you know about Trevor?" I asked. She explained that during her last weekend visit, Trevor got a phone call and stepped outside. But Emma had followed him and heard him talking to someone named Rebecca about missing their family and promising to visit soon. "I looked him up on Facebook," Emma said, licking frosting off her fork. "Rebecca posts pictures of them together all the time. Their anniversary was last month." My 8-year-old daughter had basically done a background check on her mother's boyfriend and served the results on a birthday cake. I didn't know whether to ground her or give her a high five. Jessica called later that night, sobbing. Trevor had finally admitted he was still legally married and had been lying to her for 8 months. She wanted to know if Emma could stay with me for a while longer while she figured things out. 3 weeks later, Jessica moved back to our neighborhood. She didn't try to get back together with me, but she thanked me for raising Emma to be smart enough to protect herself. Trevor apparently moved back to Nevada without telling anyone. Emma never mentioned the cake incident again. She just asked if next year she could have dinosaurs on her cake instead of drama. I told her dinosaurs sounded perfect.